Do you want to travel somewhere? Do you have a good idea for your trip? How about Seattle? I went to Seattle in my second month with my friends, and it was very impressive for me until now. So I think Seattle is perfect for a trip. There are three reasons why. First, Seattle is close to Victoria. Second, there is Space Needle in Seattle. Third, there are many attractive places in Seattle. Let's go to my first point. As I said just now, Seattle is close to Victoria. If you don't know how close they are each other, check the internet where Victoria and Seattle are in the map. Seattle is close to Victoria. It means it's really good chance to travel to Seattle from Victoria. That's why many people want to travel Seattle from Victoria. There are two kinds of ticket, two kinds of transportation to Seattle. First one is ferry, the other one is flight. It takes 3 hours to Seattle by ferry, but you have enough money, you can take flight. It takes just 15 minutes. But I want to suggest you to take ferry because we don't have enough money usually, and we are students, and we are so young, and we have a lot of energy for our trip. And if you take a ferry, you can see the beautiful sight of ocean and mountain on the ferry. As I already mentioned before, I went there with my friend who comes from Switzerland. They really speak English well, and I would be in their shoes. Let's go to my second point. As I told you before, there is the Space Needle in Seattle. At first, it looks like the usual tower that I can see in my hometown, but it was totally different from other towers. There are two kinds of ticket for this tower. One is only daytime or nighttime. The other one is for both day and nighttime. Anyway, I bought the ticket for day and nighttime. In daytime, the sight of external was also good. On the top of Space Needle, I could see whole city easily. But at that time, I didn't know why there are just few of people on the top. And after that, I went back to my hotel and checked in. And we had dinner, and we had a lot of time to kill. And in the night time, we went to Space Needle again. nighttime, Space Needle looks like a shiny tree in middle of city. On first floor, there is a huge souvenir shop. So we could buy many kinds of souvenir about Space Needle and Seattle. It was very amazing sight on the top of Space Needle. As you guys can see in this picture, it was very beautiful, and I'm sure that it was much better than this picture. I just took a picture using my cell phone, and I regret that I didn't buy a good digital camera like DSLR for this site. And also this site was very romantic, so there are many couples on the top of Space Needle. So even though we had a good time and took a lot of pictures together, we had to look at them with envious eye. Let's look at my third point. As I said before, there are many attractive places in Seattle. First one is the library in Seattle. As you guys can see in my PowerPoint, at first it doesn't look like library. I thought it's kind of art structure. It made of glasses, whole building. So when I come inside, I'm very surprised that there are no lamp and light inside. I think that building, that library is really natural building. And another interesting place is public market, which name is Pipe Public Market. I have been to public market in Korea many times, and this is also very similar with my hometown public market. There are many people and many kinds of souvenirs, but the most interesting in this market was there was a wedding festival in middle of street. I thought, this is America. This is different culture from mine. Another interesting place is first Starbucks shop in the public market. As you know, this shop is very famous places in Seattle. And I expect too many things. It will huge and different from others. But it was very small and old. So at first we passed this store, and then we asked the people where the first Starbucks shop is. The last one is bubblegum wall. Some people could think this is very disgusting and dirty place, but it was very interesting. But be careful, if you touch this wall, everyone will run away from conclusion, we must travel to Seattle. There are three reasons why. First, Victoria and Seattle are close to each other. Second, there is the Space Needle in Seattle. Third, there are many interesting places in Seattle. So, buy a ticket to Seattle. Thank you.